my man.
Hey, good morning, everybody. If you're a baseball fan, I'm thinking of 40 right now, but if you're a baseball fan, today is the day. I think we've got all four baseball playoff series today, like wall-to-wall baseball action, including the Giants versus the Dodgers, which, guys, it's tied at 1 apiece. So really, it boils down to a 3-game series beginning today in the city of Los Angeles, man. This is some juicy stuff.
A day like this really works out for me because we got baseball and then Monday Night Football, so I'm happy as hell.
No, it's a great Monday. You know, it's like all the stars of the moon aligned and everything's, great because all these great games today on a Monday. So we got Giants and Dodgers that tied at 1. Braves and Brewers also tied at 1 in the National League. In the American League, the Astros, I know I hate to say it, but the Astros are actually up on the White Sox 2-1, and the Red Sox are up on the Rays also 2-1. So, and remember, this is a 5-game series, so the first team to win 3 games, and it's over. You move on to the next round. So these are very short series where every game is magnified. So, if the Dodgers can win today, they'll be 1 game away from advancing.
They better pick up the momentum, They're coming back to the ravine, so hopefully they can keep it going, because if not, it could go the other way.
I say it's 1-1, 3 games left in that series. I mean, how are we feeling about the Dodgers' chances right now?
I feel good.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like, especially in a short series, it's who has the best starting pitching, and I think the Dodgers have the best starting pitching. But they got a split in San Francisco, which was probably what they wanted to do on the onset of the series. Like, hey, let's go up there. There's 2 games. Let's at least win one of them, send the series back to Los Angeles, and we'll just take care of business at home. So if you're the Dodgers, I think you're in the perfect spot that you'd want to be.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But if you are a baseball fan, 40, wall-to-wall baseball action all day today.
I'm going to wait until Monday Night Football myself.
All right, let's talk about some football here, because in the wacky world of the NFC West, we've talked about this division so much right now. All of a sudden, here we are just a couple weeks into the season, and we've got some separation because Patrick, your quarterback, Russell Wilson, is hurt. My quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo for the 49ers, is hurt. And all of a sudden, Arizona's still undefeated. The Rams are at 4-1, and it looks like they might run away from Seattle and San Francisco, which is kind of crazy because I thought Seattle and San Francisco were going to be the 2 teams to beat in that division, and right now they're not.
There's still a lot of football left, but it's moving off into the distance very quickly.
And I mean, we kind of knew that division was going to be tough on itself, but we figured that they would be able to rise up and be able to probably send 2 to 3 teams into the playoffs. But right now, it's the NFC South that is looking like they're going to be sending more teams into the playoffs than any of the other NFC divisions.
Yeah, it's like our division is so freaking tough. It's like 2 of the ones are just beat up so bad they're not going to make it.
Oh, yeah, it's a meat grinder, right? We're going to beat each other up. And now with injuries, to the 2 starting quarterbacks, which were really going to make a difference on those teams, Garoppolo and Wilson, I felt like with those guys out for the foreseeable future, here we go with Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, undefeated, and Matt Stafford and the Rams at 4-1. So these 2 teams in Arizona and the LA Rams, they both look really good, and they're healthy, right? They're healthy right now, and that might be the difference.
We'll see if they can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's going to be the key. The 49ers lost to the Cardinals 17-10 with Trey Lance at the starting quarterback, so he's being thrust right into the fire. We'll see what Trey Lance is all about, assuming Jimmy G is going to be out for a little bit longer for the foreseeable future. And, for the Seahawks, that was a Thursday Night Football with the Rams going up there and getting the win. And Patrick, I think Russell Wilson's out there saying at least 6 weeks. I mean, that's a good chunk of the season.
6 to 8 weeks, a ruptured middle finger tendon.
Ouch.
Yeah, it is not good for the 49ers or the Seahawks. But if you're a Rams fan, you're thinking, okay, now we're on the heels of Arizona. We need to catch Arizona. And they might do that in those head-to-head matchups. I still feel like the Rams are the better team than Arizona. I mean, how do you guys feel? I feel like at least on paper, the Rams are better.
I mean, I feel like I do feel that way, but in a way, I feel like I need to start acknowledging Arizona at some point.
That's the thing. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Arizona. I mean, they were good last year. They only really improved themselves in the offseason, bringing in a couple more pieces. We love the Rams. The Rams are set up to look great on paper, but the Cardinals look good on the field, and that's where it really matters.
Yeah, and not paying attention to Arizona is exactly how they like it. That's exactly how a team can just keep on moving along like this.
Yeah, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around the fact that the Arizona Cardinals are good. Like the Cardinals, like how are the Cardinals at 5-0? How's the Cardinals the best team in the NFL? Like it just doesn't sound right. So I'm still having to wrap my brain around that, condition it that hey, get over it, man. Arizona is legit. They are good, but at least I feel like at least right now the Rams still might be the better team in this division.
One of the other things I think it's going to be hard for people to wrap their minds around is that the Chiefs might not be good.
They may not.
They're not looking solid at all.
It's looking tough.
40, I love the segue because I wanted to talk about the AFC West. And right now, the last place team in the AFC West is the Kansas City Chiefs. They won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. They went to the Super Bowl last year. Right now, last in the cellar in the AFC West. And guess who's in first place? The other LA team, the LA Chargers, at also 4-1. They're in first place. And then, right under them, I know the Raiders have stumbled a little bit, but there you got the Raiders and the Broncos and the Chiefs in last. It's unbelievable.
Yep, you'd think it would be the other way around, but nope.
Yeah, the Chargers get a little help from the Chicago Bears this weekend, putting the hurt on the Vegas Raiders.
And the refs in that Browns game.
Exactly. So Chargers win a shootout against the Browns. Justin Fields throws his first, NFL touchdown pass in a regular season game against the Raiders. That was low scoring, 20-9. So for Las Vegas, I don't know what's going on because they started so hot right out of the gate, was scoring so many points, and Derek Carr was throwing for so many yards, and they were just off the charts. And all of a sudden, man, things have come, back down to earth very quickly for the Raiders, scoring just 9 points against Chicago, which they've got a good defense. I don't know if I'd say they're great, but they only scored 9 points against the Bears.
Yeah.
And here come the distractions. The coach getting in trouble with his old emails and stuff. So that's not helping.
Which is crazy because the way that came out was the investigation that's going on with the Washington football team. Yeah. And that is how the emails for John Gruden came to light.
From 10 years ago, man. Boom.
Yeah, if we've learned anything, it's like don't put anything on social media. It'll live forever. Emails live forever. You know what I mean? Like have a conversation with somebody, right? But yeah, John Gruden, in a little bit of hot water, it seems like. I don't know how far they'll take this because this was 10 years ago. But, yeah, still, in some heat, feeling some heat right now.
Yeah, not great comments by John Gruden.
Not great comments. Never text when you're upset, period. You're telling the judge what time you said it.
Yep. Bingo. You're exactly right, Patrick. Guys, let's go to college football real quick. The AP poll came out last night, and we have a new number one. No, it is not Alabama. Alabama actually lost over the weekend to Texas A&M, so we have a new number one. It's the Georgia Bulldogs. And guys, just real quick, here's your top three in the country. Georgia number one, followed by Iowa, followed by Cincinnati. Like, what year is this? Where are we? What is going on?
Exactly. You would never think those schools would be at the top. But how about Matt Stafford? He's living the life, huh? The Rams are doing well. His alma mater, Georgia, is number one right now. That doesn't happen every day. I can't even remember when Georgia has ever been ranked number one. Not in a long time.
I mean, even watching the Iowa Hawkeyes over the weekend, their offense seems to they struggle, but their defense is good. But their offense just seems to struggle. But they are the number two team in the country now.
You're right. Iowa.
Now, say that again for the people in the back.
Right.
Iowa.
Iowa.
And Cincinnati. Like, what is going on? And Georgia, Patrick, I had to look it up because I had no idea either. Georgia number one for the first time since 2008. But not only are they number one, they were the unanimous number one. They got every single first place vote in the AP poll. That has never happened. And I think it's because Alabama lost and Clemson has slipped this year. So it's Georgia's turn maybe.
And I've not got to watch any Georgia myself, but I've heard their defense is very good.
Yes.
Defense wins championships, huh?
They're very good. And they got the former USC quarterback JT Daniels, right, for the Bulldogs. So
that's right.
Yeah, he's out there too. Oregon is at number 9 for the Pac-12, and Arizona State's at number 18, representing the Pac-12 right now. No UCLA, definitely no USC right now in the top 25.
No, but at least there is some representation. Pep, tell them how to get your stuff.
It's Inland Sports, everybody. Check it out. You can check us out Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and the Inland Sports YouTube channel, Inland Sports.
Thanks, Pep.